I'm Brandon Lang, and this is your Sunday edition of My Two Cents. And we'll get to your free pick winner in just a moment as we break down Baltimore and San Francisco, San Diego and Green Bay, Carolina and Seattle, New England and Indy. We'll break them down for you in just a second. So for only the second time this year, I failed to deliver on Saturday in college football as the 80-dimer on Louisiana Tech comes up short. But just like the last time I lost on Saturday, I bounced back on Sunday and gave you the 100-dime winner on Denver over Detroit. And today I will bounce back again with 80-dime NFL winner number 2 in a row off the Arizona Cardinals 42-17 over the Detroit Lions last Sunday. Listen, there ain't a person out there on the planet Earth that's going to win every single day, every single Saturday, every single Sunday. But the ability to bounce back, the ability to get your clients back in the winner's circle is the biggest key of all. It's the reason why I won in the month of August. It's the reason why I won in the month of September. And it's the reason why I'm winning in the month of October. And just like bouncing back with that 100-dime winner with Denver after my first Saturday loss of the year, I will bounce back today with this 80-dimer in the NFL, number 2 in a row, off the biggest blowout on the Sunday card last week with Arizona. Listen, last 2 years in college and pro football, a $10 better still sets comfortably up over the $12,000 mark. And I do use the word comfortably. And I have consistently won for the last year and a half in college and pro football. Have I had a bad loss here and there? Absolutely. But you don't put up over a $12,500 number the last year and a half for a $10 better if you don't have the ability to bounce back after a tough call. I did it once earlier this year with the 100-dimer on Denver over Detroit, and I will do it again today with the 80-dime NFL winner, number 2 in a row. That's it. There's nothing more to talk about. Nothing more to look at, because I have consistently delivered a winning product for a year and a half, and I will continue to do so with the bounce back 80-dime NFL winner number 2 in a row today. Let's step up. Let's get her done. And we'll look to go perfect 5-0 on Monday nights this year. All right, free picks in a moment. My 2 cents. So the play that everybody's going to be talking about for probably the next 5 years, the play everybody's going to talk about in college football for years. Michigan State, Michigan. Wolverines lead the game 23-21. They face a 4th down and 5 from around midfield. And there's 10 seconds left in the game. Hell, you could snap it to your quarterback and let him run around for 10 seconds. Hell, you can snap it to your quarterback on a 3-wide set, roll him out to the right, and have him throw it down the left sideline out of bounds, and the clock expires. Or you can punt. And your punter, who has had a monster day, field it punting. But didn't Jim Harbaugh and the special teams coach pull this kid aside and say, listen, just in case anything goes wrong with the snap or anything, just fall on the ball? He should have heard that from someone. And it's obvious, if you saw the play, he heard it from no one. Because the worst nightmare in Jim Harbaugh's life happened in front of a national TV audience when his punter could not field a perfect snap. He fumbled the ball in front of him, and instead of just jumping on the ball and covering it, which would have gave Michigan State the ball at the Michigan 42-yard line with 6 seconds to go, and you defend a Hail Mary, and you probably win the game 23-21. Instead, this kid fields it, boots it, tries to pick it up, and tries to kick it and gets hit and goes right to Michigan State, who runs it in for the winning touchdown as time expires. It's not this kid's fault, because I guarantee you, if Jim Harbaugh walks over instead of celebrating his win in his khaki pants and pulls the special teams coach over and pulls this kid over and says, listen, if anything goes wrong, you just fall on the ball. If that kid hears that, I assure you 100% he does not try to then pick it up and then try to kick it with 9 Spartans pouncing on him, and they return it for the winning touchdown. It's not his fault. This falls solely on the shoulders of the coaching staff, and most importantly, Jim Harbaugh and the special teams coach, for not letting this kid know, or to put it in his brain, that if anything goes wrong, just fall on the ball. And now Jim Harbaugh, I don't know what bad karma this guy's got going right now, but let me tell you something. This loss to his in-state rival, Michigan State, is going to haunt that man for the rest of his tenure at Michigan University. Oh, my. All right. Let's rock and roll with the 4-team, 12-point NFL teaser. Let's kick it off with Green Bay and San Diego, and I don't trust Philip Cry-Me-a Rivers for as far as I can throw him. Let's take the Packers for minus 10.5 to plus 1.5. Philip Rivers is not beating Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay on Sunday. Now let's move to Carolina and Seattle. And yes, the Panthers are undefeated. And yes, they're coming out of their bye week. And yes, they played great in the playoffs up here before. And Seattle is struggling after blowing a 24-7 lead. I don't trust Seattle's offense against anybody right now. We'll take Carolina from plus 7 up to plus 19. Feel good about that. Now let's go to the tattoo wonder against Joe I'm overpaid Flacco. I don't trust either one of these guys. But Baltimore's a better football team, and Baltimore will fight, and they're better coached. We'll take the Ravens from minus 2 to plus 10. Lastly, New England and Indianapolis. Patriots have beat them 6 in a row. Average margin of victory, 21 points. The last 4 with Andrew Luck, average margin of victory, 29 points. We'll take the Patriots from minus 9 to plus 3. And we'll call it a day with your 4-team, 12-point teaser. Patriots from minus 9 to plus 3. Packers from minus 10.5 to plus 1.5. Baltimore from minus 2 to plus 10. And we finish it out with Cry-Me-a Rivers, Green Bay from minus 10.5 down to plus 1.5. Packers, Patriots, Carolina Panthers. And you got yourself, ladies and gentlemen, your 4-team, 12-point teaser. That's it, everybody. Have a fantastic Sunday. As always, I'm Brandon Lang. Win or lose, I'll see you back here on Monday with another edition of My 2 Cents.